Hello everyone, Forever Chia here, and I want to do a quick video on Georgia State. I know that for a lot of seniors, decision time is coming up, and there are quite a few people who I know who are really considering coming to Georgia State, so I want to give y'all a heads up as to what to look forward to before you get here. So first thing first, Georgia State is in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. We lit. It's a great school and everything, but you have to be prepared because Georgia State isn't your typical campus. We're a very open campus. Walking down the street, you'll see homeless people, random people, some random people just walking to our school, so you should be very mindful. We do have quite a number of like robberies that go on. You can be on your way walking to class and somebody could just like snatch your phone, snatch your book bag, snatch whatever you got on you. So be mindful of that. And also just be smart. Don't walk around by yourself. Like, don't just walk around with just your phone in your hand just looking down at your phone, because next thing you know your phone's gonna get snatched or someone's gonna pull you like from behind. So be very careful. I never walk with my phone in my hand or earphones in because you just never know who's around you or what may happen. Freshmen, don't come here just trying to party, because I'm telling you that's gonna get old real quick. And if you got Hope GPA, you might want to keep that. So don't like waste all your time trying to party, go to every little move, because at the end of the day you might end up hurt. That's what happened to me my freshman year. I came here just wanted to turn up. That wasn't my sole reason, but like in high school and middle school I didn't get to party and stuff. So as soon as I got to college, of course I'm finna turn up. So I was always lit. My grades just kept plummeting and plummeting until I was like this close to losing hope. Thankfully, by the second semester, I got myself together and I was able to like get a higher GPA, and now I'm on the dean's list. So yeah, be very mindful of that. Party promoting is not as lit as it sounds. Yes, y'all might get into some parties for free, this and that, but you don't want to like have something distracting you from your schoolwork, because party promoters, all they do is like put flyers everywhere and just to get into a party for free. Like, I'd rather just wait in line and go to the party versus having to walk in just because my Instagram is filled with stuff. And plus, you don't want to be that person. Like that's like the first thing people tell you when you come to like, especially like a school like Georgia State, don't party promote. I mean, if you want to do that, that's you. Like, you might get better benefits, but personally, like the people who I've known who have done it, that didn't get much out of it. Another thing, our financial aid office is not like up to par. Like, we have a lot of financial aid issues, and like our financial aid lines are always like really long. So make sure that you are prepared for that. Hopefully you have everything aligned and financial aid shouldn't be an issue for you, but that's just another heads up. We have so many organizations. Campus life is really lit. Plaza still might be somewhat lit some days. You'll know about Plaza when you get here. But overall, Georgia State, like, they always have something for someone to do. So like, there are so many organizations. Everything and anything you could think of is basically already an organization. So yeah, I suggest that you should get involved. Don't be that one person who's stuck in your room your whole freshman year and wonder why Georgia State is so boring. Don't make it boring. Join the organization, get out, volunteer, do this, do that, and third, get to know new people, and just do you, have a great time. I suggest coming into Georgia State with an open mind. Even though you may already have a set goal or major in mind, you're gonna go to other classes and they might, you know, change your mind. So don't be like too stuck on your major, because people here change their major like all the time. You know, like, you start out as one thing, your heart is really towards something else. So, you know, like, don't be scared to like explore other options. Like, especially if you're in downtown Atlanta, like, there's so much you can learn like just by walking around, and you can learn about what you're really passionate about. So that's another plus. Y'all, Rate My Professor is gonna be one of your best friends, okay? I wish I used Rate My Professor before my freshman year, like when registering for classes, because I would have known not to take my chemistry class with my professor. But you know, we're gonna leave that alone. I still despise her. But like, if I had went on Rate My Professor and looked up the reviews on my professor beforehand, I would have known not to take that class, and I would have probably done a lot better. So use Rate My Professor because it really helps you, okay? just looking out for you. I do suggest as a freshman you should live in like one of our dorms. I'm actually an RA in Piedmont North. So I mean, Piedmont North, that's where I stayed my freshman year. I'm a sophomore now and I'm still staying here. So I suggest that you do stay in one of the freshman housing, either Piedmont North, Patton Hall, or Piedmont Central. They're all good to like get to know each other. If you live in like the lofts or commons your freshman year, you're not really gonna make a lot of friends because everyone's already clicked up. Especially in the lofts, they're like older people. So like, stay in the freshman dorm. Don't let these dining halls fool you. Don't let these little tours like fool y'all. Like, our food is not always A1. Like, not always, but I mean, it's not horrible either. It's just that like, I know when a tour is about to happen because the food is great. We have all the ice creams, wings popping, like, you know, I know that. But overall, like, GSU, our food is okay. I'll give it an okay. Like, you can still like find something to work with. Like, if I'm really hungry and I don't see anything I want to eat, then I'll probably eat some cereal. But I mean, the next day will be better. And like, our dining halls are, well, we have one dining hall that's 24 hours. So, and that's Monday through Thursday. It's 24 hours. You can go there 2 a.m. they're gonna be open. Go there 7 a.m. they're gonna be open. But then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the dining halls close at 9 p.m. So make sure you eat beforehand, or go ahead and just have money for after that time. Girls, these little freshman boys aren't shit. Like, let me just go ahead and tell y'all, they come to college and they're just like, wow, girl heaven. Like, they see girls everywhere, this and that. So don't think you're the only one. Don't give up anything too fast because you might end up regretting it in the end. So like, just come to school, get to know some people, and just don't let a guy be your priority right now. And the same thing is for guys. Like, don't come here trying to get a whole bunch of girls before you are like set academically, you know? Like, that time will come, you'll get your girl, but in the meantime, just, you know, have fun, be cool. Y'all should know that Georgia State is lit. So like, every year we have Pantherpalooza. I went to Pantherpalooza last year, and it's basically a concert. We invite an artist to come down to Georgia State and they perform for us for like really, really cheap. Not on like the school's part, but on our part. We normally pay $25 to go and see the artist. So last year I was a freshman and Future came and it was so lit. I was like towards the front, and yeah, like, Georgia State knows how to get lit. Like, we know how to turn up. Always something to do in downtown Atlanta. Like, if you're a party person, there are parties everywhere. If you're more of like a chill, laid back person who may like hookah or something, there's always hookah. There are art galleries. If you like photography, like, you're gonna be taking a lot of pictures down here. Like, it's a beautiful place, a beautiful campus. And yeah, everyone, I mean, for the most part, people are friendly. And if no one's friendly to you, y'all can come and find me. My name is Chia and I'll be an RA hopefully again next year. So yeah, if y'all need anything, notify me, hit me up, and I'm here to help. Don't waste your money like buying paraphernalia right now, because as soon as you get to Georgia State, they're gonna give you everything. Like, I have so many GSU t-shirts, so many cups, so many plates, so many what, like, I have everything that GSU could possibly give you. Bags, like, just everything. Highlighters, pencils. Like, don't spend all your money on like school supplies. Like, get you a few cute clothes because you're gonna be getting t-shirts, and that's what I wear on my bummy days anyway. So like, don't waste all your money on pencils and stuff, because you're gonna get a lot of that, like a lot. I have so many pens and pencils, I'll never run out. And in college, I feel like you barely use paper, so don't worry too much about that. And maybe get like a few notebooks if that helps you, but everything is like mainly being typed. So yeah. So don't be scared to come to college. Like, I was so scared too at first, but then again, I think GroupMe helped a lot for me to get to know people. GroupMe is basically an app, kind of like, it's like a group message, I guess, like an iMessage group thingy. And like, we had a GSU 19 GroupMe, and that's where I got to know a lot of people before I came to college. So stay tuned and look and check if they have like a GSU 21 GroupMe right now. It still might be kind of early because I joined mine maybe in like April, May. So be on the lookout, because those really did help me to get to know people before I came to Georgia State. One more thing, being in downtown Atlanta is like it's cool, but at the same time, some things are like really far. Like if you want to go to Lennox, that's a drive. You want to go to Perimeter, that's a drive too. I personally suggest not bringing the car on campus, but that's just for my personal reasons. Like if you already live kind of close, you can bring a car. But as a freshman, I wouldn't personally bring a car because there are a lot of people who you may think are your friends, but are only going to be using you for your car. Like you think it's your car, but it's really y'all's car. You know, you feel where I'm coming from, right? So like, don't get used. Don't get used. So instead, like I personally like to Uber around places because it's cheap, and yeah, I know for a fact no one's gonna be using me, and it's mutual between me and my friends if we're all going out. You know, like don't get used. Roommates, how could I forget? Yeah, I feel like it's up to you. If you and your friend are both planning on coming to Georgia State and you feel like y'all would personally work well together, then yeah, y'all could be roommates. I personally had roommates that I did not know, and I mean, it worked out for me in the end. Like they were cool, they're still cool, but some people like had random roommates and it didn't work out for them. Like I know people who like got into fist fights, this and that, la la la. So I suggest, like, even if y'all are getting random roommates, you're gonna know who's gonna be your roommate before you get to school, because when you go to gsu.myhousing.com, it's gonna tell you that like who's your roommate. They'll probably just give you their email, and from there you can check their Facebook, their Twitter. Like I'm that type of person. Like I'm trying to know who you are before I get to know you. So that's what I did. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot about Georgia State and college in general. Hopefully this video will help you in your final decision if you want to come to Georgia State or not. But I mean, if you do end up wanting to come to Georgia State, come and talk to me some more if you need any more advice. At the end of the day, see you